Hi! This video is all about knowing someone's personality. We all know that we, as an individual, has its own different kind of personalities. So I hope you will watch this video until the end, because for sure, you will learn a lot from these two awesome people whom I had an interview with. Not only with their experiences in life, but also their words of wisdom. Who is your role model?
Okay. Actually, I don't have any role model, but if I had to choose one, I'll be choosing Emma Watson.
Why?
Well, she's intelligent and she's the definition of an empowered woman for me.
Tell me about your proudest accomplishment.
My proudest accomplishment and will always be, it was on my high school days, exactly on the recognition day, when my father came up to the stage and put the medal on me. He was the happiest, and so am I.
What is your greatest failure?
My greatest failure is not being on the honor roll on the first semester on my first year college. I was so disappointed in myself that time.
What did you learn from your greatest failure?
One good thing about failure is it teaches us new things. And with the failures that I had faced throughout the years is that no matter how many times I fail, I should learn how to stand up and smile and go on. That's how I learn with my failures.
What is the greatest obstacle you're facing right now?
That's quite personal, but I guess I need to answer. Maybe the greatest obstacle that I'm facing right now is how can I cope up with losing something that is very dear to me. Like, yeah, I just lost someone recently.
Tell me about the time when you were under a lot of pressure. What was going on and how did you get through it?
I would say that I am always under pressure. I pressure myself too much, not because I'm perfectionist, but I'm just meticulous on things that I do every day. I just tell myself that we should take step one at a time. And my minds work best when I'm under pressure.
What is the ritual that helps you calm down?
Oh, the rituals that always helps me calm down is hugging my pets. Like, my dogs are my favorite shoulders to cry on, or I just need to do the breathing exercises. Inhale the good things, exhale the bad toxic things in my life, just like that.
What would you like to change about yourself?
What would I like to change about myself? That question is quite absurd. I love being me. Yes, we should always love ourselves. I'm not going to change myself because somebody wants to change me. Like, I love being me. Just go with the hell with that.
What was the happiest period of your life?
The happiest period of my life, and will always be, is that making my father happy. Like, every time I see him smile, it's just my heart flutters and it makes me happy too.
Tell me about a time when you failed. How did you deal with the situation?
I just talk about the failure that I had recently. I did blame myself at first, but I guess I can't avoid any failures, right? I just comfort myself too and tell myself that next time I need to do my best so that I won't be disappointed on myself anymore.
We all make mistakes we wish we could take back. Tell me about a time when you wish you'd handle a situation differently with a colleague, friend, or classmate.
To tell you frankly, if I've given a chance to take back that situation, I wouldn't do it. Not because I wanted to make amends with them, but because I will not be the person who I am today, but because of that situation.
Describe a time when you struggled to build a relationship with someone important. How did you eventually overcome that?
Actually, I always struggle building a relationship with someone. If I don't like that person, then I will not give a damn about it. Like as simple as that. No need to approach them.
Talk about a time when you have to work closely with someone whose personality was different from yours.
Oh, it was a peculiar feeling. But it feels like a challenge for me, like I am meeting someone, I am working with someone which has a different personality with me. So it's like I'm on another level on stage in a game, and I need to unlock it so that I can learn new things, adopt new things, and eventually I just did that. Just like that.
What is your philosophy in life?
Oh, this is my favorite. Keep your mind loaded. It's a weapon.
What will you say to your younger self?
What would I say to my past self is, even if nobody tells you how proud they are to you, even if somebody always tells you that you can't do it, even if they keep telling you that you're a failure, you're the black sheep of the family, always remember that I'm here for you. Just smile and don't ever give up on your dreams, because you are loved beyond measure.
For the last question is, what will you say to your future self?
Okay, to future Ira, I just wanted to tell you that hang on, smile, because life goes on.
Thank you, my dear friend, for spending your precious time with me. Hope you enjoy our interview today.
It is my pleasure being in this interview, and I had enjoyed a lot. I hope you had learned a lot from me.
And
thank you for watching this video.
Please click and subscribe.
Vlogger. Bye.
My first ever job was as a service crew in McDonald's. I lasted for 3 months as a service crew, and the rest I became part of the LSM, the local store marketing unit, and I worked there as an event host for over a year. Learning the ropes. I don't know, there is no hack to learn everything immediately, especially if it's your first time. But that being said, it's your first time, so everything is new, everything is different. So if you are being taught to do something, you should really learn it diligently, because you will never know where will it take you in the future. And being an employee for McDonald's for over a year, it really made me the person I am today. I mean, if I get to work for other companies, I always bring what I have learned in McDonald's, which is discipline and the sense of urgency. Because if you work for McDonald's, your primary enemy is quality and time. That's it. And bottom line is, you will never know how to learn or connect the ropes or whatever it is. There is no hack for a job. You just have to learn it day by day. And when you learn something new, you have to do it wholeheartedly for you to be able to do it perfectly the next time. That's it. Well, working for a corporate world is a different kind of experience. What I mean is, you get to work with people of different cultural backgrounds, so you should not expect that people will like you right away, but you don't have to assume as well that they don't. Honestly, I can't remember any instances that we never get conflicted with, my teammates, every shift is a new conflict because, aside from working for the team as a whole, you're also working for yourselves because, every employee, every members should work on their cues and their stats. That's why, if one of us, fails to achieve one objective or one particular stat during a particular shift, it affects the whole team. And that's why conflicts are always our best friends. But at the end of the day, a good cup of coffee always resolves everything. And we believe that every shift is a new conflict, if that makes sense. I don't know if this will make sense, but whenever I'm in need of assistance, I always try to approach our supervisors, but sometimes they're busy enough to respond. That's why, instead of, holding grudge against them, I just try to understand that things will not always be handy. That is why, patience is the key. And instead of waiting for them to be available, I try to look for someone knowledgeable to help me with my concern. Well, some working closely with diverse personalities, sometimes things gets out of hand, and sometimes it's kind of hard to connect the dots with your teammates. And that is why conflicts, or should I say mistakes, is what makes the experience as an employee more savory. And I see mistakes as an opportunity to know myself better and the people around me. That being said, I don't actually regret the way I handled things back then, because if I do, I wouldn't be the person I am today. Let's just say it this way. If you are a working student, pressure is always your best friend. What I mean is, aside from being pressured at work, when you go home, you're still pressured with your academics. And for me, I'm always pressured, because aside from being a working student, I'm also a student leader. I am also a scholar. So pressure has been always my best friend ever since I started working. And day by day, I just get used to it. What I'm saying is, if you have been working, or if you're planning to work while you're studying, you should know your priorities. Only then you will learn how to manage your time properly. That's it. Working student hacks. I think failed is a negative word, but I believe that every person deals with it differently. And for me, failed is kind of a part of my learning process. And because you will never know what success feels like if you have never failed in your life, right? And the way I handled it is, I just try to try of what have I failed before until I learned and do it perfectly. That's it.